Hello everyone. Today I'll talk about not this, uh, not this. This right here is the circle known as the ecliptic, which is the path of the sun in the sky in a year. The black lines divide it in four basic seasons, and the red lines divide it in the 12 zodiacs we see, or the 12 months of the year. These four divisions are known as the equinoxes and solstices, and 21st June is the summer solstice and 21st December is the winter solstice. Right here, which are the longest day and shortest night of the year, and shortest day and longest night of the year, respectively. Now keep this in mind as we go further. We'll get rid of the dates and the lines, and we'll get this circle, which is not the ecliptic but your horizon. Now imagine you standing right there in the middle, outside, anywhere, and you look down at your feet. You'll see the ground or land, and as you start looking up, raising your head and eyes, you'll see more and more land until there comes a point where you will stop seeing land and start seeing the sky. This point is known as the horizon between the sky and the ground. If you move in a circle, holding your gaze at this point, that circle will be your horizon. That's the circle that we see here. Now, there's the north, south, east, west in your horizon. Now imagine this big curve on the right as the actual earth. Just so you understand that the circle in the middle is not the hemisphere or the equator for that matter. It's just your perspective, your horizon, which doesn't change until you change your location. Whether it's night or day, it doesn't change. Now we'll draw this for accuracy, and this. Now the sun always rises from the east. So this red line is where the sun will rise from. Here, or from here, or here, or here, throughout the year as the year progresses. Now, it will cross above your sky from your east to west like this, or like this. That's the sun's path. Now this date at the bottom is 21st December, which is the winter solstice. It's above and below, and in the middle you can see 21st March at point E. That's the summer solstice. So when the sun rises from east, from here on this path, it's the winter solstice since it's closer to the northern part of your sky, or winter for that matter, winter season. When it rises here, this path or day is summer solstice from exactly top of your head in the sky. Now notice that this is the diameter of the circle, which is the longest chord drawn inside a circle. Hence the longest path of the sun, hence the summer solstice. The longest day, shortest night. And down here is the shortest chord drawn in a circle, which is the path of the sun on winter solstice. So making it the shortest day, longest night of the year. Now the circle is 360 degrees as all circles, which are similar to the 365 days in a year on the ecliptic. But since the sun always rises from the east, here on your horizon, it will never rise from the west, completing this circle, as shown previously on the ecliptic. So we'll look at the 180 degrees on the right, this semicircle as the year, which makes each 0.5 degrees approximately 1 day. So when the sun's path is this in the north, it's 1 day. That's the next day, and that's the day after that, until it reaches down here on the winter solstice day in the southernmost part of the sky, and eventually starts rising again from the northern part of the sky up here. Now there's a delay here between these two paths of the sun. for about 3 days. So when the sun rises on 21st December from the southernmost east side for the next 3 days, it will not rise on a newer degree. It will rise up and go down in the same degree. So for 22nd December, 23rd December and 24th December, these 3 days the sun is presumed dead, because it will rise not on a newer degree, the same degree as it rose on 21st December, the winter solstice. From here, 21st December, this is when the whole world celebrates Christmas on the 25th of December, when the 3 days of sun presumed dead are over and the sun starts rising back up from the north again, when the sun comes back to life on 25th December. When the whole world celebrates Christmas, doesn't matter if you're not Christian, the whole world celebrates Christmas because Jesus Christ is known as the Son of God. Not S-O-N, Son of God, but S-U-N, Son of God. So I tell people that Christianity is predominantly sun worship, and that's why Christians go to church on a Sunday, which is the sun's day, because the 7 days of the week are the 7 days in Vedic astrology. And they always counter by saying that that's because Sunday is a holiday. Well, who the fuck decided Sunday will be a holiday? All around the world, everywhere. Okay, so it's important to understand that Christians don't go to church on Sunday because it's a holiday, but Sunday is a holiday because it's the sun's day, and that's why they go to the church. Now we'll go back to the ecliptic right here in 21st December, then 21st March, 22nd June, and 22nd September. The days might be off 1 day or so, since this is the tropical ecliptic, which is based on the seasons and the way it's supposed to be exactly every year. And I don't look too much into little details, so we'll divide the circle in 12 months now. So down there you have 3 months, December, Jan and Feb, and March 21st starting the next quadrant. Now here at this point on 25th December, where the sun comes back to life, which is the same thing with Jesus Christ dying and coming back to life after 3 days. As the sun progresses up the ecliptic away from winter and starts springing upward, as we start celebrating the spring season, down there is the winter in December, up here is spring, until the sun springs up till the highest point in our sky, on top of our heads on summer solstice, which is 22nd June. And then the rainy season starts in June, July, tropically, and then the sun starts falling down from that point when we celebrate the fall season or autumn in August or September. This is the path of the sun in a year, and the reason or astrological significance of why everybody on earth celebrates Christmas on 25th December. As Christ is born again, the Son of God starts to rise up again in the northern part of the sky of the world, signifying the return of the Son, our Savior. Because without sun there is no life on earth. Now think about where Santa Claus lives in all those stories, where he comes from. The answer is the North Pole, right? That's where the sun starts rising in the sky from 25th December. Hence, Santa brings gifts from the north. On this day, as sun coming back up again signifies the return of our Savior, the Sun, which promises summer and warmth and life for all life forms on earth. And everybody, doesn't matter if whether you're Christian or not, everyone celebrates Christmas one way or another. by getting a Christmas tree, or celebrating Secret Santa at your workplace, or if you own a business, you'll offer discounts and offers on Christmas, etc. Because the Christian worship, um, but don't own the sun technically. Nobody owns the sun, right? Yet, uh, it's the Christianity is predominantly sun worship. Similar to the moon, the US does not own the moon, the Russians don't own the moon, nobody owns these planets. Okay, so same thing happens with religions. They worship certain planets, mainly predominantly in different religions, and I'll be talking more about these topics as I go further. So that's what I wanted to share today. Since today is 21st December, the winter solstice, which is the shortest day, longest night, and sun will be rising up in the east and go down in the west, but in the southernmost part of our sky. Okay, so now you know where all this comes from. And regarding the 365 days of the year, that is done because of the Roman or Gregorian calendar as we know it, which everybody in the whole world follows. So now you know how or why or what is the astrological significance of celebrating Christmas on 25th December. Okay, so that's what I wanted to share. Merry Christmas to all and happy holidays. See you next time.